All right. These are the people that were actually here today, and they were actually on the mural. So I'll explain a few of them. This is our assistant fire chief. It's been here for ever, it seems like, almost 30 years on the force. They've got definitely a lot of history. This is our chief, Murph. And you know, some of these people are amazing. These guys work full-time jobs, and I guarantee you this man works 50 or 60 hours a week in this volunteer fire department. I don't know how he does it or when he sleeps, but that's the kind of commitment in people. 640 calls this year, 640 calls they made. Westy Meisenhammer, he's been here for like 26 years now, or at least he was the chief like 20-something years ago. And so he's been with Wascom a long time. Okay. And this is Leonard Mercer, and he's a Vietnam vet. He's been fighting Agent Orange and a few other things, but he's still with us today. He was here today, and he served in Vietnam right from Wascom. Everybody here, we chose to use people that are still living today. Although there were many people, you know, that they represent. These people really just represent a large number of people. Everybody, but we chose actual people. This is Lieutenant Colonel Anthony Carver of the Air Force, just retired a few weeks ago. Did a retirement ceremony. And he's also here from Wascom. This is Turbo. This dog actually still living. It's got 2 Purple Hearts. Served two trips in Afghanistan, 2 tours of duty, and has sacrificed a lot. This is my dad's warship. I didn't bring a whole bunch about me, but I definitely wanted to bring something in Vietnam. And there's the name, Divine Homie Richard. And then we've got a few things up there about the helicopters and Hueys. I like Hueys. We're still flying Hueys. I was in a medical unit back in the 90s. This is our actual volunteer fire. This is one of our trucks which was here today. This is more of our ambulance, but we use it for many things. Ambulance going out there sometimes on a wreck or whatever, so we have a lot of our medical. Like I said, I think 400 and roughly 20 of those calls were EMS calls that we ran last year, all volunteer. This was at Life Air, and I definitely have a connection with Life Air, as I had to lift my daughter back in January 2nd of 2003. And one of the people that was there on that took care of my daughter was actually still crews that helicopter this many years ago. That is the famous Iwo Jima, and that is an amazing picture. We put the flag going out really for it, you know, just to show what it is. And then, you know, that's probably the most famous picture that we have in America. And then of course got God Bless America at the very top, where it belongs. This is our actual Wascom helipad, a replica. So we have a helipad just for it. So that's the Escalade, and then that's the ambulance, of course, pulling up the concept. And these people here are honor guard, all volunteer firemen that come and serve our funerals and events, flag ceremonies. We have flag burning ceremonies to dispose of the flags properly around here, and just about anything that the community wants or needs. Man, these people stand up and they step up. They were here today. These actual people, and it looks, Chris Opp did an amazing job. These people look like on here like they really do. It's pretty neat. And of course we got the B-52 and the Warthog. You know, I had to put something military, especially Army. We like the air-to-ground people support. And of course the Eagle, and the Eagle represents both. We got the olive. We want peace, but we have the lightning bolt too. Now, that was another Chris. That lightning bolt was Chris's add-in, and I was good with it. I liked it. This is 9/11. Everybody remembers 9/11. I remember. Most people still remember today where they were when they heard about 9/11. I definitely do. That was puts chills on me just thinking about it. And of course our Statue of Liberty, which by the way, the flame does light up at night. So we put the arm going up and the flame's lighting up at night. And then we put a tribute to my daughter. That's the one thing I did. I didn't want to make it too much about me, so we didn't. But Chris Opp put that there, and I kept it. I thought it was kind of sweet of him to do that, kind of him. And so we got the tribute for that, which happened to be Life Air was involved in that deal, and of course police, firemen, everybody was out there. I appreciate all of them. You know, we don't ever want to use them, but we're sure glad they're there when we need them. Like I said, the whole concept combines everybody. You got community. We had the kids from the school come here and paint on this building. We brought them in. We have other kids. I have kids still come by and say, hey, I painted that heart on Chief Turbo, or I did this, or I painted the state, or I painted part of this 9/11 building. So that's been really neat to pull everybody in to be a big part of this thing. And so it's definitely about community. It's about flying the flag high and saying, God bless America. It's okay to do that. That's what we were founded on. It's about appreciating everybody who serves us. And it's more than just these people. Man, even the leaders of our city and the people and all these people that serve us. I mean, there's a lot of people that really serve us. These people actually put their life on the line to serve us all the time. They write a check. When they sign that dotted line, whether they're a law enforcement, fireman, military, veteran, I mean, whoever, they're given their permission to cash that check in. And many of them had cashed their check in. Like I said, 2016, we lost 140 law enforcement, 34 dogs, law enforcement dogs. We lost more law enforcement when we did military. You know, they're fighting a war right now. And these people are signing up to do that duty and stay in there and protecting us. You know, these people take care of us and serve us. They need to be appreciated. They need all the encouragement they can get every day. I talked to them, and I talked to one yesterday, and I said, man, I'm just trying to get through another few years without dying. You know, they don't know. Every day could be their last day. Every time they pull up to a traffic stop, you just don't know who you're stopping. It's a dangerous job, and sometimes very unappreciated. And this is our way of really appreciating all these people who serve us. I think everybody should go do the volunteer fire department, police department, or something for at least a time, just to see what these people really do. What else? Let me think.
Spell your name for me?
Spell my name?
Yes, sir.
I go by Billledger, Bill Ledger. That's what I'm known probably more by. My actual legal name is William Victor Ledger, Jr.
Okay. How do you feel when you drive up here every day?
Oh, I love this thing. I like watching people come here, and I've watched people break into tears and appreciate. I've had people come give us gifts. Say, man, take this shirt, or take this. I made this. I've had people come and give me stuff. One of them was, they gave us something and said, you know, we made this for all the friends we lost in Vietnam. And this thing means so much to me that I really want you to have this, because this is such a big deal to me. To watch people react like that and that have so much meaning, to have people come out here that's been in World War II and get out and can barely move and literally almost break down or be in tears, just appreciating to be appreciated. And heck, you know, look at our like I said, look at our law enforcement. You know, in Vietnam, you know, we've kind of ashamed of ourselves how we treated our veterans. We should be ashamed of ourselves when somehow we treated our law enforcement. You know, they're going out there risking their lives and they're not being treated very well. You know, I mean, in some places or sometimes. It's not a very appreciated job. We need to stop and appreciate our people, our servicemen, our firemen, our policemen, our law enforcement, our community service, all these people that serve us and help us. This is what this is about. And you know that this, as you can see with everybody that showed up on a 95+ degree day, more human than imaginable. And this is what our community stands for. This is a great community. I've been absolutely amazed. I've been out, when I was serving with the fire department, seeing some of these people do what they do day after day. I go and help some and do that, but I'm always very humbled every time I go out there, seeing the same people every time, all the time, seeing these people on Christmas Day. We had like 30 people show up on a house fire while their kids were opening presents to go take care of somebody. Or 2 or 3, we had 2 calls last night, a wreck on 20 and stuff, and all the people that come in there and then showed up here this morning with no sleep. I mean, that's what these people do. And what if they didn't show up to that fire, or when that person didn't show up or fell in the bathroom and that was your mother or child or something? You know, these people really take care of us, and they do it with pride. And these people here, you know, I'm judging by my city, Wascom. And Wascom, man, they truly love their people, and they truly serve. You know, maybe I'm a little biased, but I can't imagine any more finer place or people than right here.